Full 12, you guys. This is another episode. You're here with us at the Full 12 Lounge. We got Miles. We got Julian here in the house. We got some more content for you guys on an exciting night that we just had over the weekend, you guys. We had our boy Terrence Crawford putting it down on Kell Brook in knockout or technical knockout fashion, you guys. We got to get jumped right into this, man. What y'all think about that Saturday night fight, y'all?
I think Terrence showed us why he's considered number one or number two pound for pound right now. He straight took care of business. What's his name came out? Kell Brook. Kell Brook came out looking strong, man. He was hitting him with that jab and everything. And Crawford was looking like he didn't know what to do a little bit. But then he switched stances and then he got more comfortable and put him down.
I think that switching stances really did it for him, man. Because at that point, he went into that, what was it, fourth round?
Yep. He stopped in the fourth round.
It's the fourth round, man. He caught him with he timed that jab that Kell Brooks was throwing so perfectly and just caught him.
Stunned him with a jab.
And to that point, he was actually losing that fight.
Right.
Kell Brook had a good jab going on early in that fight. He was kind of not frustrating Terrence Crawford, but Crawford was taking his time.
Right.
He never panicked in the fight, from what I've seen. And then at one point of the fight, he just landed that surprise jab that stunned Kell Brook in his tracks, and he kind of just fell off balance. It was like, what did I get hit with?
Straight stopped him in his tracks. Looked like Terrence Crawford was taking in information for those 2 rounds, man. Because once the third round hit, he looked more in rhythm and he looked like he was starting to take control a little bit. And,
he kind of took control in that last round.
Made him.
Then they stopped the fight.
Yeah.
But Kell Brook was definitely controlling the fight.
Right. No, that's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Kell Brook was winning, to be honest. I thought he was going to take him longer.
He definitely was winning more rounds.
I thought he was going to take him longer, but Crawford showed he was the stronger fighter by far. Me personally, that was my biggest question. Does Crawford have that knockout strength?
Yeah.
And he answered it. He answered everybody's questions for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to remember, what's his name? Earl Spence. He stopped Kell Brook. And Kell Brook took him he took him to hell and back in that fight. I mean, that was the most. That was one of the fights that I've seen that your boy Spence was like on the brinks of damn near taking a knee. I thought, he was digging deep for some air, and he was able to stop Brook in the 11th. But to see Crawford stop this dude in the 4th. Hey, that's a big statement.
Right. That's 4 years later. Right?
That is 4 years later.
That's
true. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. That's
true.
I
mean, they asked Kell Brooks at the end, like, who you think's better, him or Spence? And then he said, you know what? He didn't want to say it, but I think he was leaning more towards Crawford, man.
Really?
I think he was leaning towards Crawford.
I mean, I don't know what's his name really saw that could have really said that Crawford was better. I mean, he did knock him out in the 4th round, but it's not like he did anything crazy in there.
It wasn't.
He didn't have time to do anything crazy. He knocked him out so quick.
Crawford in that fight did not show like boxing skills.
He didn't have to show.
And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean that he just didn't have the jab going. He wasn't controlling the fight. He just sat there and just was like a crocodile in a lake. He was taking the shots as the rounds went on. The shots was coming. He was taking them. As you see, you guys remember, his eye was pretty good.
Yeah, he was getting tired.
So he was hitting. Kell Brook was hitting him with some good shots. But then just what a crocodile does, when he sees that opportunity, in the blink of an eye, it was over.
Right. You know what, man? You gotta take something to give some, man. That's what Crawford did for sure.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing I seen was Crawford's IQ was out the roof. I think he was like you said earlier, he was learning Brooks the whole time.
Yeah.
And they eventually just caught on to what he was doing.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, man.
Smart guy.
And then from there, like you were saying, I don't think Brook can really tell us what he thought about who can be better, because that fight was over in a split second before he even knew it.
Right.
He didn't even know what hit him. He was in shock, it looked like, when he was trying to gain his conscience back.
Them legs never came back.
He was talking about retiring after the fight, though. He was like, "This might be my last fight."
After that one, man, that was.
He didn't say that, but he said he was contemplating retirement.
I don't know, because a lot of people still want to see Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. It was always in the talks of them two fighting each other, but it seems like they just couldn't get it together, because they're both from the same homeland. Was that Britain? They're both from Britain, so that would be a huge fight in that country,
right.
Which would draw a lot of fans. I mean, you talk about that big old stadium that was at Wimbledon. One of those stadiums out there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. But the stadium that they always fight, that Joshua fights in, that it looked like a Rocky movie.
Yeah.
You know, he comes down the stage. You know, it's like a big old stadium. Crowd's roaring. It takes him like 10 minutes to get to the ring because they got like this Rocky 1 thing going on. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it just never happened. But I think that's got to happen, man, because those fans out there want to see that.
It would be worth seeing. Like, who you guys think Crawford's gonna fight next?
I don't know. I don't know at this point. After seeing what Bob Arum was saying about Crawford, I don't even know if Crawford wants to stay with Top Rank after that.
Yeah, you know, Bob was kind of talking a little smack.
He said he was sick of losing money on Crawford.
He says
my take is, man, if you're a promoter, you should keep it business, man. If you think that, don't say it out loud.
Exactly.
You know,
that's a bad look for you.
It's unprofessional. It's a bad look.
It's a bad look for your company.
Right.
Yeah, and now other fighters are probably gonna look at him and be like, I'm not going to Top Rank.
Yeah, you do that to Crawford. What makes you think he ain't gonna do that to me?
Exactly.
Crawford's pound for pound king right now.
That's a fact. That's
the industry is not treating him right, man.
It's really not.
I mean, I don't understand what it is.
I'm taking my money and running.
Hey,
he talking that talk like you losing money on me. I'm a winner. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that?
Maybe PBC is about to take over the game.
Yeah.
You know, you got Top Rank is over there beefing with the Zone. You know, Top Rank and the Zone, those guys don't like each other. So we're not getting those fights that we want to see. And then PBC is in the back cuts taking everybody's, you know, all these free agents, you know, the fighters, and they're building their empire. That empire is stacked pretty good. You got Spence. You got, it looks like they're going to pick up Canelo.
They got Pacquiao.
They got Pacquiao. I mean, if Crawford leaves Top Rank, how would he not go to PBC?
It's funny you said that because people saying Pacquiao and Crawford might be the next fight we might see. I think that's where he's leaning towards.
They were saying that that was a fight that was supposed to happen this year, but you know, because of Rona.
Yeah, that kind of ruined a lot of things, y'all.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask.
Hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe too, man. We ain't doing this boxing content for no reason.
Man, hit that subscribe button, y'all. If you guys like these videos that we putting out here, man, can you show the love, show the support? Get on that Instagram. Get on that YouTube channel. Hit, it doesn't even cost you anything. Just hit the button. It's free. We just want to know. We just want to see you guys. We want to know that you guys are being entertained. Exactly. And if you don't like what you see, hey, give us something to make it better.
Exactly.
You know, we're here for all ears.
For sure.
You know, we got 6 ears here, y'all. Yep. Give us some adjustments that we can do.
Exactly.
Let us
try
know
to make it good for
y'all.
But back to what we were talking about. One quick thing I got to say. You guys got to remember also that Crawford is 34 years old.
34?
Is he really?
He's like no, he's 32.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's
32.
32.
Brook is
32. So in my eyes, Crawford don't have time to be makeup fights
and to be losing money.
He needs to be losing out because this, boxing, your career can be cut short like that. That's one loss and you can never be the same. So I think he has no time in his zone of his career to go on to one of those fights that nobody really wants to see. So I think he's going to go into back to back. I mean,
he needs all the big names he can get.
Big time fights.
Right.
You look at Crawford's career up to now. He doesn't really have many big time fights. He's never fought a top welterweight.
Right. And he's already over 30
He's already
fights.
32.
And he's over 30 fights, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. So now I think, hey, this is what we want. This is what we need. Maybe we're going to get a Pacquiao Crawford fight, and then after that, we might get the Spence and Crawford after that.
I like this, man. There's so many fighters you can find in that division. You got Danny Garcia, you got Spence, you got Porter, you got Thurman, you got Pacquiao.
Ooh.
He hasn't fought any of those fighters yet, and I think he wants all that smoke. It's just the promotion companies. It's up to them who he fights. Really,
right?
It's not really his fault.
Right. And hey, you got to remember, other guys are starting to float up that river too. You got Tank that might be jumping in that weight class sooner or later.
I don't think so.
You got Teofimo Lopez that can jump in that weight class sooner or later. And then Devin Haney's going to jump into that weight class sooner or later. And then, you got a lot of guys that are going to be flooding that weight class at.
But I think Haney got some way to go for he jumping with them big boys.
I think so too. But I'm saying he's going to,
he's going to make his way there.
Oh yeah, he's only 22 now. I think Haney, so he has some time.
Yeah, he's got time, but he already got a lot of experience too, though.
Yeah, so he's been pro since he was 16.
Yeah. So going off what y'all said, man. Do y'all really think Crawford is pound for pound the best right now? If he hasn't fought the best in his division, it's kind of hard to say.
I'm going with Canelo, man. Still, even after that good performance by Crawford, Kell Brook is kind of over the hump at the end of the day, and I feel like Canelo still has a resume over Crawford.
I'm sorry, I gotta go with Crawford, man. The only reason why I gotta go with Crawford is because say that again. No, I mean, come on, you guys.
That's really your only argument is eye test.
Right.
It's you look at Crawford, you look at Canelo. Which one do you think is better? But
different
resume
weight
speak for
classes.
itself.
Different weight classes.
Nah, man, not
Canelo didn't fight everybody,
Crawford
man.
could really
Come on,
fight.
man.
Really, if you think about it, they're not going to right now.
Right.
Because Canelo's on 168.
He's like at 168.
Yeah, so that
He's
fight's
coming
definitely
up
not
soon,
happening
too.
now. But
Yeah.
eventually they could fight.
Yeah.
Terrence only has to jump up, one weight class?
That would be 2, I think.
To 154?
147
Yeah, he's like
to 150.
140.
I think Canelo's at 160.
Yeah.
But Canelo can make 154, I think.
He's not going back
Yeah,
there.
Crawford gonna have
He's
to
too
move up
big.
to fight in.
He can fight at 168 right now. He's that big.
I feel like
if he's not even already.
But wasn't he at 154 before 168? Oh, no, he's at 170. Okay, he went to 175 to 168.
I feel like
he
if-
fought Kovalev at 175, right?
Yeah, he was super middleweight, I think it was.
Correct us in the comments if we're
Yeah.
wrong. I think we're right though, but if we're not
Well,
wrong,
that dude looks like
correct us in the
like
comments.
he looked like Hercules in that ring. So
he done beefed up for sure,
he's
man.
beefed
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
especially when he fought Kovalev. He was like,
Man, he's been eating that meat, man.
he's been eating that
tainted meat.
that tainted meat. I mean, I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going down over there, but
PEDs, steroids.
I gotta say, Terrence Crawford, y'all.
Gotcha.
To keep it real, Terrence Crawford, I think he is the boogeyman of boxing. If there's anybody that people are running from, it's him.
I don't think anyone's running from it.
Oh man, I don't know.
I think every
Running.
welterweight in the division would fight him right now if they got the chance to.
No.
Who would not fight him?
I mean, a lot of people still ain't fought him.
That's true.
Yeah, because
I mean,
he can't make no fights happen.
You gotta remember like this.
If you think
Ain't no
about it,
money.
all the other
Yeah.
guys are making big fights happen. He's the only one that's not, so it has to be his problem.
If I ain't gonna get no money from fighting the dude, why would I fight
think-
him, you know?
Check this out. You got Thurman.
Okay, Thurman doesn't count.
No, he
don't
counts.
like to fight.
He
don't like to
counts,
fight.
man. He counts, man. He's still in that mix. You can't push him out the
Thurman
division.
doesn't like to fight. He likes to fight every 3 years.
You got Thurman. You got
He gonna
Porter.
ghost after
You got
too,
Thurman,
yeah.
Porter, Spence,
Porter
and
would
Garcia.
definitely fight Terrence.
They're all jumping around
Spence
with
would-
each other,
Right.
and nobody and Terrence is not in the mix. Why is that?
His promoter's fault.
Come on, I don't know, man.
It could.
They're all, think about it. They're all in the same. It's easy to make that fight happen because they're all on the same network.
Well, not all of them, because PBC is Danny Garcia's PBC and Spence is PBC.
What about Porter?
Porter, I think it's PBC. Yeah.
Exactly. They're all fighting each other because they're in the same.
That's true.
But what about Thurman? Is he PBC too?
Thurman, I don't know.
I don't know. He doesn't count.
I
Never
think he
mind.
fought. I think he did fight off PBC, but you know what? You don't have to actually sign with the organization.
Yeah, you could just
actually
make
be a free
contract with
agent
them, yeah.
and just do one fight deals. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think that's what Thurman was doing, but I could be wrong. So I don't know. Maybe I think that's best for boxing.
What?
Don't sign with
everyone's a
an
free agent.
You don't
8-fight
need to
deal
sign with
somebody, but you know
Big
it's the
contract.
guaranteed contract.
Yeah,
right.
You know, so
I
understand.
guess what's his name? Crawford is still signed with Top Rank till next year or something like that.
Really?
But
For a
PBC
whole
could buy
year?
him out.
They're acting like he was about to be a free agent after this fight.
No, he
Right.
still has a year left.
Oh, really?
I mean, they ain't making him no
So
money.
that's it.
man.
He's gonna be
He need to-
33
he
years
need to-
old, and we don't want the whole Pacquiao versus Mayweather at 50 years old
Right,
fight.
right.
When
We
it
wanna
comes
see
to
it happen.
we want to see it now.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, these guys are not getting any younger. You know, I hope that doesn't come to what it be with Spence and Crawford, man. Because I heard in the works that Crawford or Spence wanted 60-40 cut. He wants 60%.
I did see something that said
and
that.
Crawford get 40%. I think that's fair. I think Spence has a bigger following.
He definitely does.
And I think they would make tons of money. That both camps will be happy regardless, you know.
Right.
But that fans, man, that's the only thing. You don't get none of the at the door
That
money
revenue,
or anything
man.
like that.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe they raise the prices on the sponsors that are that are putting their commercials on those days that they're fighting. I don't know. There's something got
They might got to
somebody's paying the bills.
Pay per view. They might have to raise
Somebody's
that
paying the
price.
bills, man.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's paying the bills. That ain't that. I don't think they got some kind of trust fund that they have saved up, being able to pay these guys and not making nothing out of it.
Yeah.
There's got to be something there.
That's true.
So, but hey, I think So you guys were happy with the fight?
I was happy with the fight.
Yeah, overall satisfied.
Pretty
man. I feel
satisfying. Pretty exciting.
Wish it went a little longer, but
Yeah.
can't be mad. We got to see a knockout.
If he gets
Technical
a
knockout,
if he
but
gets a
knockout.
knockout in the fourth round, we can't do anything.
Right.
About it. He can't do anything. About it.
Right,
He took care of
exactly.
business.
Shout out
At
to
the end of
Crawford,
the day.
man.
What you guys think about the fight, huh? What
Let
y'all
us
tell
know,
us?
man.
What y'all think
Sure.
about the
You
fight?
guys
Hey, what about the
satisfied?
people that was with us on the night?
Oh yeah, you already know the OG, triple OG, Camilio.
Who else is up there with us?
We had CV pop in for a little bit. We
That's
had
right.
a couple other people.
Couple-
Can't really
That's
remember
right.
right now.
Much respect for them guys to be hanging
Yeah.
with us. It was fun talking with you guys, man.
Yep.
That was fun. That was
It's
fun.
always
We
fun
loved it,
talking.
man. That was fun. And what else we got coming up, guys? We have the
Demetrius.
we got the Demetrius Andrade coming up on the
Yeah.
27th, you guys. Demetrius Andrade is fighting I don't even want to say it.
That's for another video. So
Yeah.
we'll let you guys know in another video.
Yeah, we gonna get back.
We got
to
no
y'all
name.
on
He's
that
fighting no name Dusty.
No name Dusty.
No name Jones.
Come on, Demetrius, man. I thought we was buddies, Demetrius, man. I thought you would put it down on somebody, man. I don't know who Dusty is, but that ain't cool, man.
Yeah, Dusty is a scrub. I mean, no, wait. Let me not disrespect him like that. He's a professional boxer. I ain't gonna do you like that. But man, come on now. You the guys are saying you unheard of. And if you, Demetrius, man, if you top rank, if you want that top spot, you ain't getting no younger, brother. You need to be fighting people that's worth your time.
Yeah.
That Dusty Harrison cat ain't worth your time.
He's saying that people are running for him. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
you know what?
know about
like
that
you said,
one.
that's gonna be another video, guys. Well, let's end this rap. You guys, it's much appreciated. Hit that subscribe. Smash that button.
Man.
Get onto our Instagram. Show us some love.
Comments down below.
Absolutely. This is another video at the full 12. We see you on the next one, you guys.
Peace.